Societies can advance economically whilst regressing socially. People are more likely to have meetings at home now, much more than before, more likely to shop from home, I put up my own hand, more likely to eat not in the restaurant in the neighborhood, but to eat takeaways or delivered orders, more likely to be entertained at home, not go to the movies. Even the architecture of homes, and the architects describe this, is changing. Apartments are now being configured so that every room has maximum screen opportunities. In other words, you're not even meeting in the living room or the family room. Young people are no longer going out as much, no longer hanging out with their friends, let alone going out for dates. So people are living lives more on their own. The weakening of those interactions has consequences because it was those interactions that enable people to understand differences and to accept people who disagreed with them. And this too is contributing to the loss of social cohesion. The truth is that no political system, democracies included, can give us assurance that moderate integrationist tendencies will prevail in government or amongst the people. History shows that no system gives assurance of this. And too much of the evidence of recent times is that we are regressing. We are moving away from integration. We are moving away from moderate tendencies towards more polarizing behavior, views, and politics. Shared values and belief in a common future does not come naturally. And there are always countervailing sentiments below the surface. Multicultural societies must therefore be actively woven. Traditionally, in many societies, that meant weaving a quilt. You know what quilts are? They're very attractive. Different patches, different designs, and then they're stitched together. You can see very clearly the very different patches on a quilt. And it's a work of art. But at times of stress, at times of economic insecurity, at times where there are polarizing forces in many societies, the quilt is easily forced apart. The stitching weakens, and the stitching can be broken. So we need to weave a different cloth to sustain multiculturalism and to sustain the resilience of that cloth. We have to weave the threads differently. Weave threads of different colors, even different textures, into a single tapestry